Ligature marks on her neck, bruising on her inner thighs. Rape kit's been sealed and sent to your lab.
When will she be able to talk?
She's in a coma. Neurology's been called in to take a look.
So you don't know when?
Or if. She presented with a anoxic brain injury.
From the strangling?
Oh, that's one possibility.
What's the other?
An allergic reaction to Demerol. We found trace amounts of it in her blood.
Are you sure? Because we didn't find any pills in her place.
Well, how about a syringe?
Dr. Gabbar, can I see you? Staff?
This bruise here, right in the middle, there's a needle mark. The Demerol was injected.
We were just talking the other day how hard it is to meet people. What hospital is she at?
Mercy.
Oh, I should get flowers.
She's in a coma.
Oh, well, if Cecilia wakes up and there's nobody there, oh, this is so awful.
Is this her sister?
Yeah, Julie, her kid sister.
Any idea where we can find her?
Well, Cecilia said she passed away a few years ago.
Yes, you're right. I lied. I was stalling you so I could talk to my lawyer. I learned my lesson about dealing with you people.
What lesson's that? That we're as stupid as we look?
I've been through this circus before, when Julie disappeared.
That's where you learned to lie?
There, that's what I mean. You just twist everything.
I can. You don't have to get into it.
I'm okay. Just ask your question.
We just want to verify a few things. Now, you said you hadn't seen Ms. Knowles since you moved to the city?
Right.
Well, she told the detective in Queens that she ran into you about a month ago.
Okay, sure. On my lunch hour, it was in Midtown.
What'd you talk about?
Nothing. I tried to be polite and get away from her as fast as I could. She's still laboring under the delusion I killed Julie.
A lot of people had that delusion.
Next question.
We read the investigators' reports on Julie Gorham. The one thing everyone remarked on was your temper.
You trying to bait me?
Just stating the facts. You have a thin skin. That's why Julie was breaking up with you. That's why she came down to New York.
That's according to Cecilia. The truth is, we were making a fresh start. I had the hotel room ready. I had champagne, flowers. She never got to the hotel.
And that's according to you.
It's what happened.
They have a record of her getting on the plane, Ken. What, she jumped out over Poughkeepsie?
Damn it, I didn't kill her!
See? It still gets to you, doesn't it? You thought you had it all put behind you when you came down from Albany, and bang, you run into the big sister.
I got better things to do than worry about a crazy woman.
A guy like you? I don't think you'd just walk away from it. You wanted to reason with her, you know, have a little sit down, bury the hatchet.
There was no reasoning with her.
But you tried anyway, didn't you? You met up with her at the bar at the Swanson Hotel.
Maybe you didn't get the satisfaction you wanted. You went home, you stewed about it.
No!
And you went to her place, you gave her some bull, and she let you in.
That's enough.
And you did to her just what you did to her sister, didn't you?
No! I never laid a hand on her!
Ken.
I know my rights. I know where I stand. I've talked to them as much as I have to. I'm leaving.
Next time you want to talk to him, you better bring a subpoena or a warrant.
We found one pubic hair that didn't belong to her. There's no root. You can forget about DNA.
Next time we'll take our bad news over the phone.
Well, there is some good news. 2 drops of seminal fluid on the top sheet. Very small drops.
Tadpoles in the fluid?
Well, enough for a DNA sample. There's also a drop on the carpeting next to the bed.
Yeah, drop here, drop there. The guy tried to clean up after himself?
No, there was spermicide in the fluid. More likely he used a condom than had some spill off when he removed it.
Let's start with this DWI in Albany, in Cecilia's neighborhood.
I was nowhere near her.
You were drunk. You might not remember.
I was not drunk. I take painkillers.
Scotch always killed my pain.
For my back, I take Demerol.
Demerol. Your fiancée is a doctor, is that right?
An oncologist. What does that have to do?
In her office, she keeps swabs, syringes, things like that.
Yes, of course. What are you writing?
You and your fiancé use condoms?
What the hell?
He's not going to answer that.
Isn't he curious as to why we're asking?
Yes, I am.
Whoever raped Cecilia used a condom, except some of his little guys got away from him, like on the rug, on the bed. That's why we took your blood, Taylor.
That doesn't concern me one bit.
We're giving you the straight dope.
Let's move on.
Sorry to interrupt. We have the blood test results, Mr. Taylor. Your DNA matches what we found at the scene.
Boo! Should have been a little more careful when you took off your party hat.
It's not possible.
OJ or no OJ, DNA don't lie, my man.
Would you like to make a statement at this time, Mr. Taylor?
It is not possible.
I'll take that as a no. Mr. Garnett, I've notified the DA's office. We're ready to take your client over for arraignment.
This can't be happening. Charles, do something!
Yeah, Counselor, why don't you click your heels 3 times and say there's no place like home?
The bartender at the Swanson told us you're there at least 3 nights a week. Ms. Knowles was there the night she was attacked. The night after you saw Ken Taylor.
I don't know, Ken.
Oh, I bet he remembers you. We put you in a lineup, even blindfolded, he'd pick you out. So the way to go here is nice and easy.
Okay. We go that way. What kind of charges?
Don't cooperate and you'll find out.
Cecilia approached me at the Swanson a couple of weeks before. I wasn't the first girl that she talked to. She told me that this guy, Taylor, had been bothering her and that she wanted to get something on him. She knew he called the escorts. She said she'd pay me to find out which service.
Is this something you've done before?
No. But I know girls who've done it. For wives, girlfriends. I called some bookers I knew. I got the information Cecilia wanted, and then she offered me more money to arrange to meet him.
And to get a semen sample?
Yeah. I made sure he used a condom, and I gave it to her the next day.
Did she say what she was gonna do with it?
She told me Taylor killed her sister. She said she was gonna make him pay for it.
She got wind he was moving to New York when his office sent a housing request to the travel division. It gave her time to sign a lease before he did.
So this harassment was a work of fiction?
Along with everything else. One of her co-workers at the travel agency takes Demerol. The only thing she didn't count on was the allergic reaction.
We told Mr. Taylor?
We told his lawyer.
Well, you got an innocent man who confessed to a crime he didn't commit. Maybe this job's getting too easy for you. I know.
I was going to say, I'll get started on the dismissal notice.
A man so self-absorbed, so arrogant. It never occurred to me he might be innocent.
Or that Cecilia Knowles might be so desperate.
What the hell? Hey, pull over to the curb, will you? No, back it up, back it up. Come on, back it up. Police! Don't move! Raise your hands and turn around slowly. What the hell are you doing, Luther?
She's sick. I was trying to revivitate her.
Yeah, well, you were wasting your breath. I'll call it in.
Yeah, she was a regular. Worked for the junk. Busted her a couple of times last year.
You get a name?
Wynn George. $50 a throw. It's amazing. They live as long as they do.
What's amazing to me is that they're still in business at all.
Who's in charge?
I guess that would be me.
Heard it.
Wham, wham, wham. Remember about what time?
The local news just started, so it had to be about 10. I thought it was a truck backfiring, but then when I heard the sirens,
Get his vitals.
Luther here found the body. He was given CPR.
The Hamlet.
You mean the Heimlich?
What's a Heim?
It's right around the corner from the ham.
That too, then.
Was he carrying?
Everything he owns in the world. Nothing that would put 3 holes in anyone. I know the guy. He's harmless. All right, thanks. What do we got here?
3 shots from a .22 close range.
Any signs of rape?
We're talking about a working girl here.
Hey, Ray?
Crack pipe. I guess it would hold $50 worth.
Of course, I used to take the edge off with a cigarette.
Hey, Lenny. Check this out. Gotta be a couple grand.
Must have been a busy night.
Oh, God. Look, I had a couple of drinks before I went downtown to meet with my business manager. I was a little early. I thought, who would it hurt?
Well, maybe we shouldn't get into that.
You married?
6 years.
And you've never thought about?
No, I haven't.
Well, I've been married for 12 years. I don't know. I had to, experiment.
Well, there are a lot safer ways to do that.
I love my wife. I just wanted something, anonymous. Can we keep this quiet?
Oh, we'll see what we can do. Now, maybe you saw something in that alley?
I never got out of the car. I swear. I'll pay the fine, whatever. Oh, God.
You wouldn't believe the traffic. Excuse me. Julia Danforth.
Lenny Briscoe.
Detective Ray Curtis.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing at all, ma'am. As a matter of fact, we were just about to leave.
He told me all about it. You're wasting your time, Detective.
He told you?
Sure. He stopped for a pack of cigarettes, and you think he killed a prostitute? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Mrs. Danforth, about the money you withdrew.
What money?
You didn't take $2,000 out of the bank?
Oh, that. Sure. I bought some lamps and things at Columbus Circle Market.
Does your husband own a gun?
This is crazy. I don't have to...
No, you don't. Look, nobody really believes your husband was involved. We just want to eliminate him and move on. So if you show us the gun and it doesn't match, you'll never see us again, I promise.
It should be in the storage closet.
You mind?
I don't even know if the gun works. Mark and his father used to shoot targets together. But after his dad died, I don't even think I've seen it since we bought this place. I could have sworn. You must have stored it someplace else.
Dr. Mark Danforth? You're kidding. I know him. He's a prominent plastic surgeon.
You know him? And he knows aren't real?
My friend had a nose job.
So, a neighbor heard the gunshots around 10. That gives him plenty of time to get down to the village to meet his business manager by 10:30. And he took $2 grand out of the bank.
Did he say why?
He denies it. Says it was the wife.
And she backs him up, but I'm sure she's covering.
The ATM didn't have a camera?
He used a machine at the local market.
Ah, smart. What about the murder weapon?
He owns a gun, but he misplaced it.
And it gets better. Dr. Danforth had a Colt 22 registered in his name. Now, judging from the left twist on the bullets recovered from the victim's body, they probably came from a Colt.
Pick him up.
The doctor is in consultation.
The doctor's in trouble.
Oh, come on. When is this gonna stop?
It's just beginning, Doc.
Dr. Mark Danforth, you're under arrest for the murder of Gwen George. Sorry, man. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can.
I don't get it, Jack. Why all the secrecy?
We just have a few questions.
You already won the case. You had me schlep up.
It could be worth your while, Larry.
Dr. Danforth told the police that when he went to have dinner with his business manager, the first thing he did was call his wife. Do you know what she said to him?
Nothing. He talked to the machine. She told him later that she went to the movies.
That's interesting, because she told her partner she was at an estate auction. Then she told me she was home all night.
Yeah, so where are you going with this? You think Julia?
Fact is, we don't know.
But there may be a way to find out. Only you'll have to work with us.
Sentencing is next Tuesday. Do I have a choice? Wonder of wonders. Look what Mrs. Danforth found. The Colt 22 registered to my client.
I don't get it. The police searched the house thoroughly.
I remembered after we moved into the townhouse, we stored several cartons at my mother's in Mamaroneck. The gun was there. Go ahead, test it. You'll see Mark didn't shoot that girl.
So you went to your mother's house yesterday and found this?
That's right.
That's odd, Mrs. Danforth. Because according to this affidavit, signed by Detectives Briscoe and Curtis, you left your townhouse at 8 in the morning and visited 3 antique stores. You then went to your office on Madison, where you stayed until you went home at 6 p.m. After that, you didn't leave until you came here this morning.
What does it matter where I found it? Just test the ballistics.
I don't think we have to, Mrs. Danforth. We both know this gun killed Gwen George.
I'm telling you, Mark didn't.
No, but you did.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your wife wasn't at the movies, Doctor. She was on West 47 at the same time you were. She used this gun to kill Gwen George and to frame you. The money, the phone calls, everything.
That is crap. Come on!
Did you kill Gwen George, Doctor?
Of course not.
Well, the ballistics on this gun are gonna match. Now, if you didn't do it, who else could have? We can wait for ballistics, Mrs. Danforth.
You should understand.
Murder? I don't think so.
You conniving. How the hell could you?
Me? You can't keep it in your pants. And I'm supposed to smile and fix you breakfast and bounce around the bed with you once a week? No!
This girl, it was meaningless.
Well, how the hell do you think that makes me feel?
You're unhappy, so I should go to jail for the rest of my life.
I want you to hurt. Hurt as bad as I do. For the record, what was it that turned you on? Was it the cheap lipstick? The short skirt? Or just doing it in the back seat of the car? I married you, Mark. That's supposed to mean I can trust you.
Hey, big guy. It's Pop. Home from the wars. Lila, is he all right?
He was fine when I put him down.
I could barely feel him breathing. Evan? Evan? He feels cold. I've got a cab waiting.
Doctor, what's happening with my baby?
I'm sorry, sir. We're still working on him. It'll be just a few minutes.
Well, can't I be in there with him? He knows me.
He's not conscious. Just give me a minute.
Any ICU nurse to labor and delivery? Any ICU nurse to labor and delivery, please?
Baby's dead.
You haven't told him?
I wanted to tell you first. When the father carried him in, he was unresponsive, poor perfusion, bradycardic. We intubated and found heavy secretions in his mouth. His pupils were pinpoint, 1 millimeter.
Poison.
Yeah.
And it wasn't from getting into the cleaning supplies?
He's too young to crawl. He didn't go to the poison came to him. And now I get to tell that man his child is dead.
And we get to ask him who did it.
Evan just had a checkup on Monday. The pediatrician said he was fine. 75th percentile in height and weight.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Carmel. But we have to ask you about what your baby ate today.
I don't know. I was in Boston. What the hell did he eat, Lila?
Just what he eats every day.
You're the babysitter, Miss Crenshaw?
Au pair, I live in, like...
Warren?
Wendy?
Warren, where is he? What? Where is he? I want to see him.
He died.
No. No, I want to see him.
Ray.
I want to see my baby.
Miss Crenshaw, what did Evan eat today?
Mrs. Carmel gave him a bottle in the morning and some strained fruit.
A bottle of what? And what kind of fruit?
A formula, Matrilac, plums, baby's best. He won't eat the other brands. I gave him another bottle later on and the rest of the jar of plums right before his nap.
The jar was just sitting around?
In the refrigerator. The cap was on tight and the button popped in the morning. I saw Mrs. Carmel open it.
How did Evan seem when you placed him in the crib?
Fine. I had the monitor on. Didn't hear anything unusual. This is so awful.
Do you have any idea what happened to Evan? Was it the food?
Or something in the food? He might have been poisoned.
Who would poison an infant? It's crazy.
Well, what do you think? Was anybody acting crazy around him?
Well, my husband's ex wasn't exactly thrilled with the divorce, the remarriage, or the new family.
I was thrown aside like a sack of garbage after 24 years. I was a little upset.
Maybe you were still a little upset. You called Mrs. Carmel and told her you'd kill her.
I'm Mrs. Carmel.
Hey, Mom.
This is Ben, my son, Warren's son. These are policemen, dear.
How you doing? We were just talking to your mother about your brother.
Half-brother.
Yeah, it's terrible. Dad's real upset.
You keep in touch with your dad?
I see him once in a while.
It's a whole other story. Warren's in chapter 2. He'd like chapter 1 to disappear completely. It doesn't work that way.
Well, what do you want from him? He works hard.
Well, he also has responsibilities.
Mrs. Carmel, were you at your ex-husband's house the day Evan died?
How would I get in? They don't invite me over much.
Ben, you go to visit, huh? You got a key?
Yeah, why?
You ever borrow that key, Mrs. Carmel?
What are you saying? Maybe my mom killed Evan?
Your mom seems pretty upset.
Yeah, well, she never even went over there. You ought to be talking to Lila.
The au pair girl?
Damn right. Didn't they tell you about the other time she poisoned him?
Like the doctor told you, it wasn't poison, it was an accident. I didn't kill Evan. Why can't you believe me?
I'd like nothing better, Miss Crenshaw. But the poison didn't drop out of the sky into those plums. Was there anybody else in the house that day?
No. But I took Evan for a walk around at midday.
So you're saying somebody could have come in while you were out?
Yes, exactly.
Like who, Mr. and Mrs. Carmel?
Well, no, they were away.
All right, who else?
Olivia, the housekeeper. She comes on Thursdays. She has a key.
When you were feeding the baby, why didn't you notice the plums smelled funny?
I wouldn't notice things like that. I think baby food's revolting.
How about when you put him to bed? You didn't notice he was crying?
Yes, but he always cries. He has colic. If you let him fuss a while, he goes to sleep.
And how long did you listen to him fuss on the baby monitor?
I'm not sure.
Did you even have it on?
Yes, of course. There's a speaker in the kitchen and in my room.
Oh, so you heard him vomit?
I thought he was spitting up.
Well, how could you be so sure? How could you not check on
I
him?
am not his mother. I came here to be an art student, not a bloody wet nurse. Look, I did the best I could. I swear I did.
I've got a diary. 5 months until I can go home. I can hardly stand 5 more minutes. I just wish I could run away. The way they spoil this mewling child, it's repulsive. Let him clean his dirty nappies just once, then see how much they love their precious little bundle.
Bitch. Hey, Lenny, we've got chlorine, sulfur, trifluorine, ammonium sulfate, and nicotine.
And I guess the skull and crossbones means it's not quite fit for human consumption.
Looks like a receipt. Cash purchase, day before the baby died.
Call the station. Tell them they got a keeper.
Madam Foreperson, you have had 3 additional days to deliberate upon this charge. Has anything changed since we last spoke?
No, Your Honor.
So in your opinion, additional time would be fruitless?
Unfortunately, yes.
Then I find this jury hopelessly deadlocked and incapable of rendering a verdict. I declare a mistrial. The attorneys will appear 2 weeks hence to discuss a new trial date. The defendant's bail will be continued.
Is there something wrong, Ben?
I know if I say anything, that lawyer's just gonna make it look like I'm responsible.
Okay, tell me. If we don't have to bring it up, we won't.
I knew she had that plant stuff. I saw it in her room. I had no idea what she was gonna do with it.
When, if ever, did you see Miss Crenshaw use pesticide on her plants?
I never saw her actually use it, but I did see it in her room.
Thank you. No more questions. You owe me.
You loved your brother, didn't you?
Sure.
So it must have occurred to you that telling a little lie might help the prosecution convict Lila Crenshaw.
I'm not lying.
Okay, maybe exaggerating a little.
Everything I said is exactly what happened.
Good. Now that we've got that out of the way, where were you the day Evan died?
In school.
And if we check the school records, that's what we'd find?
Yeah.
Good. Because my assistant is on the telephone with the school right now.
Okay, look. Maybe I ditched a few classes.
And do you have a key to your dad's house?
What's going on?
Please answer the question.
Yeah.
And were you in the house the day Evan died?
No.
Let's review, okay? We've already established that you're telling the truth. We've also established that the last time you were in the house was...
A week before.
Yes. That's right. But here's the confusing part. You saw the damn pesticide. What's the paper I just handed you, Ben?
Looks like a receipt for the pesticide.
And when is it dated?
March 31st.
The day before your brother died. Let's probe further, shall we? When you ditched school, where did you go?
Met game.
Hey, opening day. I was there too. With my son. Who'd you go with?
Friends.
What are their names?
I don't know.
You guys must be tight. Where did you sit?
Sorry. Sorry.
Before we go any further, son, I just want you to know you are entitled to speak with a lawyer.
What's a lawyer gonna do?
You weren't at the game, were you?
You went to your dad's house.
We were supposed to go to the game. We went every year.
You killed Evan because your dad forgot?
Because he forgot everything.
We had a storybook life. David was a doctor, a surgeon. He put Wendy on a horse when she was 8 years old. Every year, she won her age group. She had lots of friends. She liked school.
Well, sorry to say it, Mrs. Berman, but kids don't usually run away from perfection.
When she was 13, we sent her to equestrian camp for the summer. On July 17th, David had a heart attack, jogging around the reservoir in Central Park. He was dead before the paramedics arrived. The following year, Wendy spent with psychiatrists. And the promiscuity started, and the drugs. And she ran away, but she always came back in a few days.
One day, she just didn't come back at all.
Last year, I got a letter. She said she was all right, but something terrible would happen if I tried to contact her.
If we could see that letter.
I'd like it back if that's okay.
And the fifth angel sounded the trumpet, and I saw a star fall from heaven upon the earth. And there was given to him the key of the bottomless pit. Shrinks did a hell of a job.
What is it, she joined a convent?
Get this. Return address 476, avenue bearing the initial of our Lord into the new kingdom.
Great. This time of day, it's going to take us an hour to get downtown.
Since when do you have a road map to heaven?
I don't, but I've been up and down Avenue C.
C for Christ.
Thank you, God, for the delivery of your Savior on this earth. Thank you, God, for the cleansing of our sins and the enlightenment of our souls. We are the lambs that you have put among us. He will lead us through the valley.
From the Cherusian temple 7 years ago. The people that come to me are in search of something, although most of them don't know what it is.
But you do.
We're all ultimately in search of the same thing, Detective.
What about this girl? How is her search progressing?
She was extremely troubled.
So you knew her?
I found Ruth maybe a year ago. She was on the corner of 12th Street selling her body for a vial of crack. A little prayer, some real food. I thought she was back on the right path.
But she zigged when she should have zagged.
She disappeared several months ago.
You called her Ruth. Her mom called her Wendy.
She was trying to forget her past life. Can you blame her? Most of these kids, they're stray kittens. All they really need is someone to care about them. Someone to pay a little attention when they cry out.
Yeah, or a little jail time.
It's amazing that some of them have survived. The dysfunctional families, drugs, abuse. I won't lie to you, we don't always succeed. But more often than not, I think we're able to turn their lives around.
Daniel Hendricks was young, charismatic, knew the scriptures backwards and forward. By himself, he expanded our congregation by 50%.
Sounds like a guy you'd want to keep around.
He was also crazy, and became crazier when the membership chose me as their president.
Did he ever threaten you?
One Sunday, he stood on the pulpit screaming that we would all die in a lake of fire.
Yeah, well, he's got his own pulpit now.
Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
Yeah, but his congregation seems to think he's the real thing.
The real thing doesn't ask you to donate all the money you could steal from your parents. I wouldn't call what he has a congregation. I'd call it a cult.
One of these days, maybe he'll stop trying to save the world. Get married, raise a family.
Any prospects?
One of those kids that hangs around his church. Pretty girl. Ruth, something or other.
Is this her?
Oh, she was older. But yeah.
When was the last time he saw her?
Maybe a month ago. She and Danny came for dinner.
Being a fanatic's not against the law.
His girlfriend had ammonium nitrate under her nails. They bought the diesel fuel together.
It doesn't mean he knew what she was going to do.
The girl liked to ride horses. What does she know about explosives? Hendricks spent 4 years blowing up things for the army.
You have a motive?
Who knows, maybe he saw a burning bush. Look, he lied about seeing the girl. We can get the entire congregation from his old church to swear he's a nut job. We're talking arson and felony murder.
There was a great explosion, and the person responsible for it is dead. Wendy Berman caused her own death. The case should be closed. But the folks at the DA's office have a hard time sleeping when they think someone is murdered and there's no one left to put in jail. So they racked their brains and they came up with my client. He kidnapped poor Wendy. She died while under his control. He's responsible. But what exactly did he do? He didn't lock Wendy in a closet. He didn't tie her to a chair. No. He made her give up drugs. He made her give up crime. My God, he actually made her read the Bible. And that, according to Mr. Stone, is brainwashing, and the son of a bitch should rot in jail. 200 years ago, this kind of thing went on all the time. That's why we loaded up the ships, sailed the seas, and set up shop here.
Beware of the false prophet. In the last century, he rode on horse-drawn wagon and he sold snake oil. And in the 70s, he carried a briefcase and a calculator and he sold real estate in Florida. But Mr. Hendricks, he doesn't sell snake oil or real estate. He sells death and he sells destruction. He doesn't call it that. He bottles it as the apocalypse. And Wendy Berman bought it. The perfect victim for a charlatan, a con man, a grifter. And it's interesting that he chose to camouflage his scam in religion. That's the genius of it, see? If you proclaim from the pulpit and quote from the good book, it is an almost inescapable trap for the innocent and the vulnerable. And Wendy Berman came to that with her need. And Mr. Hendricks gave her the hope. But the hope he gave her was a ruse to get her to do what he wanted her to, which was murder. But in the end, it was Wendy Berman that was killed.
On the first count of the indictment, kidnapping in the first degree, how do you find?
We find the defendant guilty.
On the second count, murder in the second degree, how do you find?
Guilty.
Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do.